Hi there. You already came in for your exam? I probably shouldn't smoke. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a very good time. I just need to sharpen a pencil to mark your answers. So, can you give me your ID for now? Okay, thank you. I'll make sure to note down your name. So today you're number 4 who's coming home. I'm just gonna call you number 4, if that's okay. Yep. Okay. Thank you, number 4. Let's get you a new pencil for your exam. Are you excited? Did you hear a lot about our exam? No? Oh, it's a pity. It's quite an important exam. I mean, all of the rest of your life will depend on it. I don't know if they taught you in school or no about this, but it's really quite important, you know? It can really determine where you go afterwards, after you exit this room. But you really shouldn't worry too much, okay? Just it's important, but it's not that important. It's not like critically important, so just do not stress. I'm gonna ask you some questions. So this exam consists of 15 questions. How is it going? Oof, look at this. Perfect for you. So we're gonna have 15 questions to ask you. It's really that simple. There is no complicated check-in procedure. There is no tripartite hierarchy of exam topics. There's no verbal counterpart. It's just really 15 questions that you're gonna answer. And as we do so, I'm gonna mark your answers in a little notebook. And I will pretty much tell you immediately if it's right or wrong. So it's going to be quite easy to calculate your result. Is everything clear? Number 4? Okay, perfect. Do you want a piece of candy before we start? I mean, it helps people calm down sometimes because they know how critically important this test is, so they just tend to get stressed. But really, you should not be stressed, okay? Okay. And I will put this away. I see you are holding up fine. But I really appreciate your bravery in coming in, because I mean, not everyone is ready to sit out this exam. I know there are many rumors on how challenging this is, how devastating you feel after if you don't pass it, especially that the results are immediate. So, but I assure you it's gonna be fine. So we can start when you're ready. Let me just note your name. Okay, let's go. Yeah, there is really nothing else to it. I can just start asking you questions right now. Sure you don't want to use the bathroom? Okay, cool. You are cool. I think you will pass it with flying colors. Alright, question 1. What is it? Oh, it's nothing. I'll make your certificate alright, if you would like to. And then the second stage of this exam is the health exam, but you can do it in another establishment. Here we only administer the IQ exam. Yeah, okay, sure, let's get started. So our first question is, just to remind you, you're not allowed to look it up on the internet. I'm sure you can only look up wrong answers, so it's usually like that with cheating. If you look up somebody's answers, there is a high chance they would be proven wrong. Yeah. All right. I see you cannot wait to get to it, so let's do it. Question 1. What is the primary ingredient in traditional Italian carbonara? Have you ever been to an Italian restaurant? Have you ever had carbonara? That should be quite easy. Yeah. So, what's the answer? I would say you have about 20 seconds maybe to think about each of those. Or I would say more like 10. Yeah, 10 seconds should be fine. What's your answer? Oh, really? Actually, the correct answer is maple syrup and pop rocks. Yeah. You know this crunchy sound that it sometimes makes? It's because of pop rocks. They're just like crunch, give this crunch. And then do you know like this oiliness in the carbonara? You know, sometimes it's like swimming a bit in oil. Yeah, so that's because of the maple syrup. It's like a bit kind of oily slash liquidy. Yeah, that's because of that. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot give you points on this one, but I'm sure we have a lot of questions to go through still. Yeah. So let's go to question 2. So question 2 is, what do you call a group of 47 rubber ducks? 47 rubber ducks. What is the group of them called? Okay, that's an interesting answer, but unfortunately it's not the right one. No, it's called a congressional quorum. A congressional quorum. CONGRESSIONAL QUORUM. That's the answer. No, sorry, I cannot count that, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to subtract a point there as well. Yeah, but let's go to question 3. Maybe you have better luck there. So this is an art category question. Do you like art? You do? Okay, let's test you on being an art connoisseur then. So the question 3 is, who painted the Mona Lisa? Who painted the Mona Lisa? Really? You think so? Okay, actually the correct answer is Bob Ross. Yeah, it's Bob Ross. But your idea was interesting. I would assume maybe you saw some replica of Mona Lisa, and maybe you assume that this was the original painter who painted it, this Leonardo, but I don't really know what you mean. Yeah, unfortunately we cannot count this as an answer, but you mean it may be plausible for a replica, of course. Yeah, so it's Bob Ross. Just make sure to remember for next time. Oh, accidentally put you a point there, but I will erase this one. Yeah. Okay, let's go to question 4. Maybe we have a better luck there. What is the chemical symbol for water? Water, yeah. It consists of maybe a little hint for you before you start thinking. It consists of hydrogen, 2 molecules of hydrogen, and 1 molecule of oxygen. No, I don't think that's the right answer now. Is that your final answer? Okay. No, unfortunately, this is incorrect. The answer is W-E-T in caps letters. W-E-T, capital letters. Yeah, it's in the periodic table like this. Yeah, as a water element. Absolutely. Yeah, if you disagree with any of the answers, you can appeal it later to the appeal commission, but now please, we should proceed with the test. Really, we should carry on. I know many people who stuck in there as well, and they got quite a good result in the end. Yeah, of course. How many continents are there? It should be a pretty simple question, if you may ask. Yeah, about 10 seconds for thinking for this one, not more. What is it? It's 5. Yeah, I would say the correct answer is depends on how you count the secret underground ones, like the Atlantida, you know, some other ones which I'm not allowed to speak about all of them, but if you know, you know. Yeah, those ones. I mean, I'm really struggling here. I might give you a point, but you were not quite aware of those ones, so probably no, it's not a point. Sorry about that. But now we're officially a third of the way through, so let's see how you do next. What color is the sun? So you can see the sun quite often, so this should be a piece of cake for you. Really? Are you wearing glasses? What kind of glasses you wear? Or contacts? Okay. No, actually, the correct color is fuchsia. Yeah. I don't know where you took this one from, but maybe it's something in your glasses settings. Maybe you might want to check that one. Yeah, it can really ruin your life, the incorrect settings. But let's go to the next one. No point for this one, obviously. Okay, question 7. Do you like the word? Do you like the number 7? Obviously. That was the correct answer. What color is the sky on a sunny day? So we sort of already tested you with the previous one, and this one is a little bit of a sort of free question. It's like very easy to guess if you get the previous one, and I already revealed the answer to you, so you can just steal this one for yourself. A free point. Yeah. Okay. No, I don't think this is correct, actually. The correct answer is played with pink polka dots. Yeah, this is the only correct answer there is. No. Okay, maybe I was too fast with the previous comment, but let's carry on. Let's just carry on. Maybe something will come out of it eventually. So, question number 8. Okay, this is more of a geography question. So, what is the currency of Japan? Okay, depends how you look at it. There is maybe this economic twist to this question, but it's also a geography question. Yeah. I hope you attended both of those subjects. Okay, I see your Asia is not your strongest suit maybe, but it's actually Nintendo coins. Yeah, that's right. Oh no, they don't use crypto there. No, it's Nintendo coins only. You can exchange them there only as well. So in our currency exchanges there is no possibility to exchange to Nintendo coins, but I see that you have never been to Japan, so you might want to visit, and yeah, unfortunately you can only exchange once you arrive. Yeah. Alright, question 8. Is it 8? Yeah, it's question 8. Question 8. Another geography question, so it really gives you a lot of chances to sort of practice geography. What is the largest ocean on Earth? Largest ocean on Earth. So if you go through all of the oceans in your memory, which is the largest? I would assume it's actually by this area, the surface area, not by the depth, not by the sort of volume of water there. I mean, obviously if you have like a really deep ocean but a very small one, you would get a bigger volume of water than if you have like a really shallow ocean and the square footage is big, so you might never know. So what is the biggest ocean on Earth? It's a miss again. So the correct answer is the swimming pool ocean. Yeah, it's actually the largest. Yeah. Have you been there? Oh, I did some surfing last year there. It was actually really great waves, but the water was a bit too much chlorine, I would say, for my taste, for my liking. Although normally I really like the smell of chlorine. Yeah, you should visit. You should book a flight. You should book a flight. If you have money for that, you should book a flight. Yeah, I'm not sure. You might have a lot of fam once you exit this room, to be honest. Seeing how it's going. No, I said nothing. Thank you. Yeah, that was question 8. Question 9. Time to redeem yourself, right? You can do it. What is the opposite of hot? So you think that something is hot or someone, and what's the opposite of it? I mean, there could be a couple of options that I would accept, but you don't have to give me every one of them. You can give me just one. Oh, okay. Not sure that's very appropriate, but that is not the answer as well. That is not one of the answers. The answer is loud and fast. These are the two most popular answers. Well, there are some creative answers that maybe I can put into my computer and we could accept them, but I'm sure this answer the computer will not accept. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. So it was question 10 actually. Okay. Still no points. Still no points. Are you sure you're alright? Do you have fever maybe? Oh. Doesn't seem like it. Your forehead is quite hot right now. I don't think there is any fever. Okay, let's proceed then. Let's proceed. Maybe one of the last questions would get lucky for you, or you can get all of them. Yeah, just 4 questions to go actually. Or what is it? 5 questions to go. Okay, that was question number 10. Next is the question 265. Yeah, question 265. What is the average human walking speed? Average human walking speed. Average human walking speed. When they just, let's say, walk to work, walk to the metro stop, walk home from the gym, walk around the grocery store. You know, they can walk quite slowly, they can walk quite fast. So what would be your sort of guess about the average? I would say it's also testing your mathematical skills a bit and just general observation skills of the world. Okay, I see. No, that is actually not very close. Not very close at all. So 67 kilometers per hour is the correct answer. Yes, 67 kilometers per hour. I must say I'm a bit sad for how this is turning out. Maybe we'll have to do another round, you and I. Maybe, just maybe. If you would like to come again, we can make the appointment at the end of this, but I think it's a protocol that we have to finish it fully unless you would like to never take this test again, and then you can just quit forever and block my number. Never call me again. Yeah. Okay, question number 1013. 1013. How many hours of sleep do doctors recommend for adults? And you can answer per day, per week, per year, what you know. Oh no, honey, that's too little. 48 hours per day is the right answer. Yeah, 48 hours per day. Maybe that's why you are so unlucky today. You just have not been following your prescription of sleep, right? Yeah, maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's actually the reason. That's a good candidate. 48 hours. So maybe you forgot to write down this little 4 at the beginning. Yeah, 48 hours per day. Yeah, I would advise to look a bit more closely at your prescription next time. Yeah, you don't wanna overdo it or underdo it too much. Okay, question number 1 million. Woohoo! 1 million. What do bees collect from flowers? So that's sort of a biology question more. Yeah, you can encounter biology questions as well as other ones. No, honey. No, I don't think that's the correct answer, unfortunately. It says tiny flower kisses. Is the correct answer. tiny flower kisses, like, yeah, if I were a bee. If you were a bee, I would be a flower. Forget it. Oh, no point, unfortunately. No point, unfortunately, here as well. Okay, question 1,000,001. What do you call water that falls from the sky? Yeah, we are back into this sort of chemistry, geography realm. I would assume that the superiors really think that this knowledge is really important to survive in the world. Yeah, I think that's really quite important. But yeah, feel free to give your answer. Don't be shy. Don't be shy at all. I don't think there is anything else to ruin this more. No, nothing. So what's your answer? Okay. No, unfortunately, that's not correct. The answer is sky soup. Sky soup. Yeah. No. Okay. I think there is only one chance left for you. One last chance to get that 1 point. No. Question 2,000,005. Oh, those numbers of questions has gotten really big. 2,000,005. Okay. That is one more geography question for you. Where is the Great Wall of China located? The Great Wall of China. Again, you should be aware of different replicas here, if you would like a hint. So, I know people like making copies of things and just putting them everywhere, but there is the original Great Wall of China. Where is it? You know it. No? Okay. You were confused again. Unfortunately, they got you. Those copy people, they got you. So it's located in IKEA aisle 7. IKEA aisle 7. I think we should have a map somewhere that you can follow that leads to it. Yeah, so you can grab it here and go check it out yourself. And maybe you can sign up there also for a course how to distinguish the copies from the originals. For example, if you were to walk in the pawn store or something like this, that would be quite useful as well to get the skill. But this was the last question, unfortunately. Let me calculate your points. Yeah, it might take a bit. I'm not super perfect at my math, but no. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 would be 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. Okay, and that would be equal to okay, number 4. Unfortunately, I will have to inform you that you have not passed the exam. You have gotten 0 points out of 15. Yeah, I'm very sorry about that. let me actually do one thing before you leave. This is gonna be a free service for you. Do not tell anyone, especially my supervisors. Let me quickly check your brain. I want to a bit look into it. Look into that brain of yours. Let me see. Open your mouth. Your nose. Okay, then look at the light. Look at the light. Okay. Okay, I might have to really jot down your real name and pass your case file to some people. You know what? I will give you a call in about 16 days. In about 16 days, please wait for a call from me. And I will give you further instructions on what we can do about it, okay? Yeah, it was a pleasure to meet you, number 4. You can pick up this pencil as a souvenir to remind you about this day. And yeah, take it, please take it. It's very beautiful, I think. And I can sharpen it up for you, as I have already ruined it a bit. Yeah, perfect. Please take it. Yeah. So hear from you in 16 days, right?